There's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
Hello everybody, hope you are going well. I am back to do my Oscar predictions. I just love doing my Oscar video, my Oscar predictions video every single year. I never miss it. This is going to be my 5th year predicting online for the world to see and judge all my choices and everything. I love the Oscars. I know so many people hate it, think it's old, think it's outdated, and think that the movies that get snubbed from the Academy Awards is absolutely unforgivable. And I do agree the Oscars do snub a lot of films really hardcore, which is a shame, but they also do support a lot of films that deserve to be there. So you know what? Give and take. I'm all about it. No tea here. I still think it's pretty close. I don't think that there's going to be one movie that clean sweeps the board. We're not going to have another Mad Max Fury Road year. I think that there's a lot going on. We've also got like Black Panther, the first superhero movie ever to be nominated in the Best Picture category. We've got a foreign language film in Roma nominated in Best Picture category. We've got quite a few foreign films infiltrating in other categories, which I love. There's Cold War, there's Never Look Away. My method for predicting is pretty much word of mouth only. I don't really follow the guilds and I don't really look at the stats of how the trends, you know what I mean, like how people have voted in the past. I just listen to a bunch of podcasts and then based on what a whole range of critics say, I put together some semblance of choices. So let's run through them. I have them here on my computer. Some of them I already have locked who I would want to pick, and some of them I'm still not sure, so I'm just gonna wait till we do it together and then randomly pick something. And we're gonna start with the category which I never have any clue about. That is Best Live Action Short, and I'm gonna tack this together with the Best Documentary Short. Unfortunately, I have not seen any from this category. I'm actually just gonna have to breeze through this and choose based on word of mouth. I've heard some things about Marguerite for Best Live Action Short, and for Best Documentary Short, I've heard some things about Black Sheep, but I'm gonna choose period, end of sentence. Best Animated Short, again, I've not seen any of the shorts. I've never seen any of the shorts. So embarrassing. But I'm gonna pick here Bao because that's the Pixar film about the little dumpling. I've seen the teaser trailer for it and it looks really cute. Plus it's Pixar, and I am just gonna go with the Pixar Mafia, that's fine. Best visual effects, we've got First Man, Avengers Infinity War, Solo, A Star Wars Story, Ready Player One, and Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin, like, why? Now, for visual effects, I'm firstly confused why Black Panther is not here. I think that's really weird, but I think there is a small case to say Solo, sorry, not Solo, no way, that's never gonna get it. There is a small case to say that Ready Player One has a chance here because it's a Spielberg movie, and that was very visual effects heavy. I think it's between First Man and Avengers Infinity War. I'd love to see Avengers Infinity War get it, and to be honest, you know, that a superhero movie is nominated in the Best Picture category and amongst a bunch of other technical categories is a good precursor to say that, you know, Marvel is a little bit more accepted among the highbrow. So it could get visual effects here. But you know what? I'm gonna go with First Man. I don't think First Man is gonna get any love anywhere else. So I'm gonna choose it here for visual effects. Next up, it's Best Sound Mixing. We've got A Star Is Born, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, Roma, and Black Panther. Now, for this one, I feel like sound mixing, it has to go to a musical film. Could be A Star Is Born, but I am having to choose Bohemian Rhapsody for this one. I just think that, yeah, it's Queen, it's a musical film. I don't think Bohemian is gonna do well anywhere else, maybe acting. So because of that, yeah, I'm gonna choose it here. And Best Sound Editing, it's First Man, A Quiet Place, Bohemian, Black Panther, and Roma. Now, A Quiet Place, I love that A Quiet Place is here. It's its only nomination and it so deserves it because this is a film that uses sound, or the absence of sound, which is, you know, also sound and sound. Sound and no sound as such an important storytelling device. So I love that it's here. And I really, part of me like really does want to choose it. Like I do want to support this film so much because I genuinely really loved it. But you know what? I just don't think I can. I think here for sound editing, I think it could really go between First Man and Black Panther. I think they're the two ones that are more likely to win in this case, but I am going to have to choose Black Panther. I think it feels right to vote it here in sound editing. Yeah. I'm just gonna like put this stool here to rest my computer on because it's like getting heavy and I'm like waving it around. Okay. Yeah, Black Panther for sound editing, you know, plus it's got a Best Picture nomination in this category. Yeah, no, but so does Bohemian, so does Roma. Can you see my internal thought process going here? Okay, best sound editing, I am going to go with Black Panther. Next up, it's best production design. We've got The Favourite, First Man, Roma, Mary Poppins Returns, and Black Panther. I never got to see Mary Poppins Returns. I really wanted to, but yeah, I never got around to seeing it. For production design, I really want to give it to The Favourite. I loved the costuming and I love period films anyway. But the world building of Black Panther is undeniable. And it's got that, you know, that Afro futuristic, like they built that whole world from nothing and just incorporated those, like I said, Afro futuristic vibes so well. And yeah, it's undeniably like amazing. That world feels so lived in, that culture. So for production design, I'm gonna do Black Panther. So that's two that I've given Black Panther now, sound editing and production design. Best original song, we've got Shallow from A Star Is Born, All the Stars, Black Panther, I'll Fight, RBG, The Place Where Lost Things Go, Mary Poppins Returns, and When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I think there's no doubt in this category. I think it's definitely Shallow, A Star Is Born. That song has infiltrated the radio sphere. Like it is playing everywhere. So popular, so catchy. It's a great song on its own, and the fact that it's come from a movie is just pretty amazing. So definitely Shallow, easy. Best original score, we've got If Beale Street Could Talk, Mary Poppins Returns, Isle of Dogs, Black Klansman, and Black Panther. I'm glad that Isle of Dogs at least got something here. So best original score, Isle of Dogs. I love that movie so much, but no doubt it is not winning. It could be between Mary Poppins Returns and Black Klansman because Terrence Blanchard works with Spike Lee a lot and he's been in the industry for, you know, decades and decades and very well respected. So there is a big possibility that he's quite long overdue for some recognition. So Black Klansman could win here, but for some reason, I mean, also Black Panther could definitely come up here, like no, without a doubt. But for some reason, I feel like I'm gonna go Mary Poppins Returns. I'm gonna kind of play it a bit more traditional. I don't know if that's the right call. Black Panther has a really good chance here, but I'm gonna stick with Mary Poppins Returns. Okay. Makeup and hairstyling border, which I have never heard before. Don't even know that was such a surprise to see that here. We've got Mary Queen of Scots and Vice. Now, Mary Queen of Scots, it's a period film, seems very like a likely candidate, but I am going to choose Vice because of that Christian Bale transformation. And I am thinking they're gonna award like the performance. I know Christian Bale is nominated for Best Actor, but I don't think he's gonna get that. I think that they will sort of subconsciously wrap up that Best Actor performance of Bale in with this, like, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that the makeup and hairstyling was so intrinsic to the performance. Let's move on. I feel like I was not making myself clear at all. Best film editing, we've got Bohemian Rhapsody, Vice, Black Klansman, The Favourite, and Green Book. I don't want to give it to Vice because not only did I not like that movie, but I feel like it's just got the flashiest, most editing. You know, it's the film with the most cuts, but that doesn't necessarily make it the best film editing. So I kind of don't want it to win, but I also think that it might win. Black Klansman has a good chance here, but I'm gonna stick with Vice. Okay, that's 2 for Vice, and they're the only 2 of the night that it's gonna get. Okay, best costume design. Black Panther, The Favourite, Mary Poppins Returns, Mary Queen of Scots, and The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Yeah, Buster Scruggs is not gonna get anything, sorry. I think The Favourite has a really good shot here. Again, it's like the more traditional, it's a period film. So it's Sandy Powell. Sandy Powell's won before, and she's also up against herself here for Mary Poppins Returns. So I want to say The Favourite, plus I genuinely love the costumes so much. But Black Panther has a really good chance here as well. You know what? Originally I was gonna say The Favourite, but I'm gonna say Black Panther. Done. Ruth E. Carter for Black Panther. There we go. Next up, it is Best Cinematography. We've got Roma, Cold War, Never Look Away, The Favourite, and A Star Is Born. I think it's gonna be Roma. I know that that's crazy because when has a director ever been like nominated and won in the Best Cinematography category? But Roma is an exception to the rule. The cinematography is stunning. Personally, Cold War had better cinematography in my eyes. I think every single frame of Cold War I would print out into a poster and hang in my bedroom. It was that stunning. Like, I love Cold War, but I'd like to see Roma win. Best Foreign Language Film, Roma, Cold War, Shoplifters, Capernaum, and Never Look Away. This is the category where I was sad that Roma was actually nominated in, because the fact that Roma got into the Best Picture category, I feel like kind of elevated it out of foreign language and into like the mainstream. So therefore foreign language should be freed up for other smaller foreign language films. So I would have really liked to have seen Cold War win Best Foreign Language Film. Cold War, Cold War. I really wanted that, but because Roma is here, it's gonna be Roma. Best Foreign Language Film, Roma. Best Documentary, we've got Free Solo, Minding the Gap, RBG, Hail Country, This Morning, This Evening, and Of Fathers and Sons. Now, I haven't seen all these documentaries. I've seen the Ruth Bader Ginsburg one, which is great, but Free Solo is getting the most marketing and the most talk. I've been hearing so much about Free Solo, so that's what I'm going to choose. Best Animated Feature. Gosh, I'm flying through these. I'm really impressed. Some years I like and and then talk myself around in circles from this film to this film, and then end up like picking the other film that no one even thought of. So I'm impressed by how decisive I am this year. Best Animated Feature, we've got Incredibles 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I Love Dogs, and Mirai. I love that Mirai is here. I always love seeing an anime nominated in this category because I think they're really underrepresented in the animated feature categories every year. Isle of Dogs. I love Isle of Dogs. Like, I have a real soft spot for that movie. I'd love to see it win here, but really it's a two-horse race between Incredibles 2, The Disney Mafia, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which has been getting so much love across the other awards. So because everyone is loving this film, Spider-Man, which quietly I've not seen yet, I really want to see it, but Spider-Man's been getting so much love elsewhere. Everyone's just singing the most incredible praise from all the rooftops. So I'm also going to jump on that bandwagon and say Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Best original screenplay, we've got Green Book, The Favourite, Roma, Vice, and First Reformed. I'm so pleased to see First Reformed get some love, just this tiny little bit of love, because it's an incredible indie film and deserves even some kind of nod. And Paul Schrader's screenplay is fantastic, and Ethan Hawke's performance likewise. Now, best original screenplay. This is a tough category for me because there is a world in which Green Book would get this, which I really hope not. I haven't given Green Book anything yet, have I? Wow. Yeah, no, I haven't. I'd like to say The Favourite. I really would. There's a chance for Roma as well, but I would like to say The Favourite. Let me have a think. In a perfect world for me, First Reformed would be the dark horse winner here because I think it deserves something. This would have also been a great category to show 8th Grade something for Bo Burnham's screenplay, which 8th Grade won the WGA award, and yeah, it's strange not to see it here. I think that Vice just pushed it out, which is a shame. I don't like Vice at all, man. I want to say The Favourite, but I also want to be right. So I kind of want to pick Green Book. No, I'm gonna pick The Favourite. Best original screenplay, The Favourite. Best adapted screenplay, we've got If Beale Street Could Talk, A Star Is Born, Can You Ever Forgive Me, Black Klansman, and The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Here, I think that, I mean, I would love to see Barry Jenkins for If Beale Street Could Talk. There is also a possibility, just don't mind that truck. There's also a possibility here for A Star Is Born, but I'm pretty confident Black Klansman's gonna get it. Spike Lee is a veteran of the industry and is very, like, it's his time kind of thing, and I don't think, spoiler alert, that he's going to win in the best director category. So I think that they're going to show him some respect here and give him best adapted screenplay, and he'll get to go up and have his moment on stage. So Spike Lee, Black Klansman for best adapted screenplay. The acting categories for me are the easiest because I just go usually with what is being screamed at me the loudest and what the favorites are. So best supporting actress, Emma Stone, Rachel Weisz, Amy Adams, Regina King, and Marina de Tavira, which was a huge surprise to see Marina nominated for Roma. I don't know, I thought there was some other stronger performances of the year. I do believe that she did give a great performance, but yeah, I'm going to go with The Favourite, not the movie The Favourite. I'm going to go with The Favourite actress out of this category, and that's Regina King from If Beale Street Could Talk. I think she's going to win it. Now, best supporting actor, Mahershala Ali, Richard E. Grant, Sam Elliott, Adam Driver, Sam Rockwell for Vice. That performance was not that great, and it was so minor. It was such a minor character. I cannot believe he got nominated for that. Really? Okay. It's definitely Mahershala Ali for Green Book. Hopefully this is Green Book's one and only win of the night. Hopefully. We'll see. But Mahershala has been, you know, charming everybody on the media circuit, and everyone is for certain his win is a sure thing. Next up, it's Best Actress, and we've got Glenn Close, Lady Gaga, Olivia Colman, Melissa McCarthy, and Yalitza Aparicio. And I was originally certain it was going to be Olivia Colman. I was certain for weeks and weeks that was a sure thing. But honestly, the last few weeks, I feel like the love for her has really died. I think her performance out of this list for me is the standout of the entire year. I think it's phenomenal and flawless. So I would like to give it to her. But Glenn Close, even though The Wife as a movie has not been doing very well and probably most people would not have seen it, Glenn Close is one of those coveted actors that people are saying she's overdue for some recognition and really deserves it. Plus, she won the Golden Globe, was it? And her speech at the Golden Globes, I teared up. Like, I don't cry at speeches, I really don't, but this speech was marvelous. It was so heartfelt, and yeah, I actually did tear up a little bit. So I think I would not be mad to see her win Best Actress. So I'm picking Glenn Close. Best Actor, we've got Rami Malek, Christian Bale, Viggo Mortensen, Bradley Cooper, and Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe, sorry mate, nobody has been talking about you at all. In fact, I actually forgot that you were in this category. Do you remember when he got all that love for the Florida Project not that long ago? Well, yes, now he is definitely overshadowed. It's two-horse race between Rami Malek and Christian Bale, but I don't think Christian Bale's gonna take it. I really think it's gonna be Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody. Rami Malek and his fake teeth. Okay, next up, it's Best Director. It's Alfonso Cuarón, Adam McKay, Yorgos Lanthimos, don't at me on that pronunciation, Spike Lee, and Pavel Pawlikowski, who is really exciting to see Pawlikowski for Cold War here in the Best Director category. Cold War, I loved it so much. I was so devastated when my mom did not like Cold War. Do you know when like you show a movie to somebody, like a movie that you love, you show that movie to someone that you love, and if they don't love it, it's just like the most heartbreaking thing. Yeah. My mom did not like Cold War, but I love it. And I'm glad to see, sorry, that was such a sidetrack. I'm so glad to see it nominated and given respect in cinematography, in foreign language, and especially here in the Best Director category. Having said all that though, I would put money, if I was a betting woman, I would put money on Cuarón to win for Roma. That is a sure thing. If I ever had heard of a sure thing, that's a sure thing. And let's finish it up with Best Picture. In the Best Picture category, we have Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favourite, Green Book, Roma, A Star is Born, and Vice. Okay, so here is where I'm at in this category. I'm fairly confident we've got a two-horse race here. It is between Roma, which sort of has the people's love, and Green Book, which is the more Oscar baity, more traditional type of pick. I feel like it could kind of swing either way, with maybe Black Klansman as an outlier. I don't think Black Panther has a chance here. So I'm really swinging between Roma and Green Book. And I think, I mean, there is a possibility, like if Roma gets all the other categories, if Roma gets Best Director, I think you'll get Best Picture. And Green Book could also take it even without taking any other of the technical categories. Like Green Book could lose everywhere and just win Best Picture with Mahershala as Best Actor. There is very much a chance that could happen. I'm gonna pick Roma. They are my predictions, locked and loaded, no changing, no backing out now. Whatever I said just now, it's done. That's it. These have been my predictions for the 91st Academy Awards. Wow. I will be satisfied if Green Book gets left out, if Bohemian gets left out, if Vice gets left out, then I will be happy. I would love to see lots of Roma, lots of The Favourite, lots of maybe some Cold War, maybe some Black Klansman, and that would make me happy. Guys, make sure you leave me your predictions, especially for who is going to win Best Picture, in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think, who you think is going to win. Was it when the nominations first dropped, everyone was certain that A Star Is Born was going to sweep the whole thing? I'm sure that there was a world not too distant long ago where A Star Is Born was going to win everything, and now I don't think we're going to see it anywhere apart from Best Song. So isn't that funny how things just change like that? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. I will be tweeting a lot about the Oscars. I won't be covering it live because it's on at 1 AM here in the UK, which is super annoying. So even though I've moved to the Northern Hemisphere, around the other side of the world, I'm still on the complete wrong time zone to watch this live. So that's not going to happen. But when I wake up the next morning, I will be sure to get on Film Twitter, watch the highlights, be outraged, and I will sit down and I will be filming a reactions video for the upsets and snubs and surprises, or however you call it. I'll be doing some sort of wrap up about the night, so be sure to stay tuned for that. That is all from me today. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.